So good morning, dear students. Standard 12th Science Flamingo. Lesson number 1, the last lesson. Alphonse Duet, author. Introduction, dear students. Let's see and understand. Alphonse Duet, 1840-1897, was a French novelist and short story writer. The last lesson is set in the days of the Franco-Prussian War 1870 to 1871. ये दोनों के बीच में फाइट हुआ था, in which France was defeated by Prussia, led by Bismarck. Prussia then consisted of what now are the nations of Germany, Poland, and parts of Austria. In this story, the French districts of Alsace and Lorraine have passed into Prussian hands. The story deals with the theme of language imposition and language loyalty. The story highlights the pain that is inflicted on the people of a territory by its conqueror by taking away their right to study or speak their own language, dear student. So in the introduction, we get knowledge about the lesson. The language is very important. Here is the last lesson, means the last lesson of the French language, because here you see the war, Franco-Prussian War 1870-1871, and ultimately Germany, okay, and some parts, okay, they rule on these areas because the winning of the parts of the French districts. Now in this area or districts of Alsace and Lorraine, here the main character, Mr. Hamel. Mr. Hamel has been teaching the language, the French language, for the last 40 years. Okay, and now this is the last lesson of his life, because the next day here in this area, the schools of this area, okay, the next person, the new person will come, the new teacher will come, and the language will not teach of French. The Germany and other language will teach to the students, the local people, the students of this area, because now they want to teach their language, okay, Germany. So here the attachment with the lesson, the attachment with the French language, Mr. Hamel, the main character, and here the village people, and also the boy Franz. These are the main characters. And Franz, a very naughty boy, not completed his homework, and he does not know about the participles, whatever the Mr. Hamel gives him every day the work, but he doesn't care about the language and all this homework and all these things. But at the last lesson, when Mr. Hamel told the whole people sitting in the main people sitting in the classroom, village people, including Franz, okay, and now they all get knowledge about the importance of own language, and Mr. Hamel told the person that now this is the last lesson. You will not get lesson from French language from tomorrow, because the next okay the new person will come, the another person will come as a teacher, and he will not teach you French, because this is the last lesson of French, and this is your mother tongue. Okay, so for getting the knowledge, so for getting the understanding, so for getting the power, the love, emotions, and all these things, okay, including with his lesson, dear students. And at last the Hamel Mr. Hamel stood up and just told the whole class, including France, that okay, now goodbye, dear students. And he also packed his own luggage and moved from this area, because there is no need of Mr. Hamel from the next day for teaching. Okay, because language has been changed. Okay, from the tomorrow. So this is a very touching lesson with mother tongue. Okay, और जो मातृभाषा है, मदर टंग है, वो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट है किसी के भी लिए. ओके, अगर वो आपको पता है तो आप हर जगह पे आप जो है अपना जो आइडियाज़ है वो शेयर कर सकते हो किसी के साथ. तो यहाँ छीनने की बात है, कैप्चर करने की बात है, और यहाँ पे ये लोग कैप्चर कर रहे हैं, और इसीलिए ये लास्ट लेसन है मिस्टर हेमल का, डियर स्टूडेंट्स. ओके, इस तरह से मैं आपको अब पूरा जो इसका समरी है इन इंग्लिश, ओके, जहाँ जहाँ रिक्वायरमेंट होगा दैट आई विल ट्रांसलेट फॉर यू very important things. Otherwise that you are the upper level students, you can understand the whole things. Okay, so main characters Mr. Hamel and France, the story here sorry, and with the question answers, detailing answers that you people or you students will understand all the things. Okay, so let's start, dear students. This is the video number 1.